Hey everybody, I'm Chris Lindstrom from foodabouttown.com, and I'm here at Tandoor India today. I saw this, I was at a wedding, actually, not at a wedding, I was at the Inn on the Lake out in Canandaigua, and I saw Tandoor India catering a wedding. I walked by and I could smell the tandoor cooking, and I walked over and I wanted to see what they were doing. The guys opened it up, and I saw the beautiful charcoal inside. I saw tandoor chicken, I saw naan bread, and I had to post about it. I sent it out on Instagram, and Tandoor India was nice enough to reach out to me.
And we welcome Chris to our kitchen, to our small Tandoor of India world. He's gonna be in the kitchen cooking with us, and let's go, Chris.
That sounds great.
Choose a chocolate naan for you.
Okay,
The
beautiful.
Hershey chocolate naan we're gonna
Really?
do. And we're gonna do chicken tikka, but we're gonna do all the marination first.
Okay.
Then I have already marinated one, so we're gonna cook that.
Oh, that's
Because,
great.
We do marination for 24 hours at least.
Oh yeah, I mean, that yogurt marinade brings out everything.
Okay, I'm gonna just show you one piece and then you're gonna do it.
Sounds good. One of the great things about Indian food is that it's a great combination of long developed flavors and high heat cooking. I mean, we're using a tandoor, which is high heat cooking to the max, but you're also talking about 24-hour marinade and long developed flavors. So I'm really interested to see how this goes, check out how it's marinated, and then try cooking it. This is going to be really cool. Oh, I even get my own apron.
Yes.
Beautiful. Tight fit. Oh. And thank you, sir.
I normally use only this hand because that's the one I touch. This one
Yep,
I
that's
never.
how I do it. That's how I cook myself.
This one I never touch with anything.
Yep.
We're gonna chicken breast is already cleaned. I cleaned yesterday because I was waiting for you.
Yep.
Cut in the middle.
Okay.
So we cut not to this way
Yep.
because otherwise this piece gonna be very thin. So we need thicker piece.
Yep.
So all equal and get cooked equally. So we make this big pieces.
Yep. 2-inch chunks.
Yeah. Then
Beautiful.
you can cut.
Make sure you don't get cut, which is not as good. Beautiful. All right, so we've cut our boneless, skinless chicken breast. Yeah, this is just very cool. Okay, so
Probably
yogurt marinade is really big in Indian cooking, right?
everything marinated with.
I mean, it tenderizes, builds the flavor.
Make the meat to be very juicy.
Yes,
So to keep the freshness there,
yes.
yogurt is the best thing.
It also carries the flavors really well too. Really coats
So
the meat.
in all the spices we're gonna marinate, put it in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be goes in the middle of the chicken through yogurt.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah. We're gonna add 2 well of yogurt.
Okay,
You're gonna do
two
it.
big scoops.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't your standard Dannon yogurt. This is full fat yogurt.
Full fat.
Because I mean
homemade.
the fat carries homemade even. That's great. Because I mean the fat carries so much more flavor. You know, regular yogurt's really boring.
Okay, we're gonna come here. The turmeric powder is good for your health-wise, your stomach, fix your a lot of stomach problems.
It's also, I mean, a beautiful bright color.
Yes, that's gonna give a very beautiful color to the chicken also. We're gonna do a little bit salt
Mm-hmm.
according to taste. And this is fenugreek leaves, but I roast them in the oven
Okay.
for just on pilot heat for overnight.
Yeah.
And the next morning I make it powder.
See, I've never seen it as a leaf. I've seen it as a seed before, but I've never seen the leaf.
We can show you leaves.
That's really cool.
That's gonna be go a little bit. That's gonna give a spice. This is I want you to smell it first. This is my own homemade garam masala.
Oh, very aromatic, and obviously, you know, those toasted flavors.
Everything goes in oven for overnight to get toasted.
Yeah, I mean those bright aromatics you can smell. You know, clove.
Yes, they
It's very warm and really. And you know, sometimes those things can be overpowering. You know, when they do pumpkin spice things, which I hate.
No.
That's one of the great things about Indian food. It's all about balance
Yeah.
with these flavors.
A little bit of black pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna add just 1 spoon, half spoon of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oil gonna keep the meat to be shinier
Okay.
and keep it into like a soft, also soft.
Mm-hmm. But
This is garlic powder.
mm-hmm.
Gonna add
And it's a darker flavor. It's a darker color than most garlic powders too. Again, it seems like everything's developed. Everything's toasted.
Yeah. And this is coriander powder. A little bit pinch of it. This is roasted cumin powder.
Love cumin. I mean, cumin's so popular in so many different cuisines, whether it's Mexican, whether it's Indian. It's just one of those flavors
And,
that comes on everywhere.
If you're like don't like something flavor, you can always skip one item.
Yeah.
It will not make a big difference. But whoever love it will can tell us this one don't have that.
Sure.
The paprika,
Okay.
little bit.
Now, so where is this? I mean, the great thing about when you see chicken like this, you see these bright colors. You see the bright red. Is that from the paprika, or is that still to come?
If you looking for tandoori, we increase the quantity of paprika
Okay.
and red chili powder
Okay.
a lot more than the turmeric.
Gotcha.
Turmeric is in this, so we're gonna give it yellowish color.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and this is garlic powder.
Beautiful.
And now we're gonna just mix it. You can do it.
Beautiful.
Need it?
So you can really see the yellow coming out as it starts to mix with the yogurt. You see those bright yellow colors. You see it all coming together. I mean, it's really beautiful as it sits. You can see the flakes of pepper. You can see the fenugreek. Everything all coming together. This looks great. Beautiful. Nice and coated.
Yeah. So when it's gonna be soaking all those spices in, the turmeric is gonna do a lot of coloring to the chicken also. The more it's gonna be stay marinated, it's more gonna be colorful also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just finished doing the marinade on the fresh chicken. Raj has already made the marinade 24 hours ago.
Yes. And we're gonna that cooked right now for.
Beautiful.
Okay, this is for the table. He's getting chicken from inside.
So, oh, beautiful! Look at that.
That's it.
So not on the side. So the side. This is an earthenware. So it's a clay on the outside, right?
This is clay,
Yep.
and outside is this one is specially made by the white guy.
Okay.
Actually, American, he do that. He put the foam, the packing foam,
All for the
And-
insulation.
insulation outside, packing foam, and cement on it.
Okay.
Mostly in India we have the white sand outside.
Yes.
Whenever we get some cracks like this, and sand start coming out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But this one has a cement outside, So
Very durable.
very like big, long life.
Yeah.
Probably like one clay oven can stay in good shape for at least 10 to 15 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Man, you don't want to replace one of these things every other year.
Every other year.
I mean,
yeah.
it's beefy. There's a lot to it.
Naan tera ready kali. Okay, when I do a chicken, you know how all the way we was doing the woman stew, just with the needles.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of, yep.
Yeah, we're gonna grab a piece and we're gonna do from here like that.
Okay. Push it right through.
Yeah.
Now this is the part I'm not as sure about. Let's see how we do. I'm not a good sewer. I'm not good at that stuff. So let's find out. All right, going through.
Chicken like cutting it with that.
Oh, the naan coming out. That's beautiful.
You're doing perfect.
All right. Slide that right on. And I'm not nearly fast enough, so I'm going to speed up.
That's okay.
I also don't want to stab myself either.
Goes like this in.
So that just sits right in there. It doesn't
That's
hook
it.
on anything. Just sits
Nothing.
right in there.
The hook is to put it on to.
Oh, to cool at the end, yeah. So how hot does the tandoor run?
You wanna touch and check, or you want me to tell you?
I think you should probably tell me.
You can use the glove.
Beautiful.
It goes from 500 to 900 degrees.
Okay. Depending on how much you open it. And
How much
everything
you
else.
want?
Yeah.
How fast you want to make the bread?
Sure.
But cooking a chicken in raw chicken, fresh one, we just did it 3 minutes at least. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
That fast though?
अभी ले ले खत्म. The naan breads take only 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite foods is Neapolitan pizza. You know, it's an Italian specialty from Naples. And those pizzas cook in, you know, between 45 and 70 seconds. Their ovens are running at 1,000 degrees. So when I see this, it's really a cool translation to, you see the puffiness from the naan bread, that's from that fast cooking time. That's how those air bubbles develop.
Until
That
that-
30-second time frame. Really cool.
That's gonna be taking some time.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do our naan bread.
Oh,
In the
beautiful.
meantime, this
So-
is white flour
Okay.
mixed with the milk, water, baking powder, and a little bit salt and sugar for the mixture of flavors.
Okay.
We're gonna roll just this little bit,
What about like a 6-inch size or so?
4 to 5 inches.
4 to 5?
Yeah. We're gonna stuff that because that's what.
Oh, gotcha.
That's enough. That's enough. Okay.
Beautiful.
We're gonna flip
That's
it
easy.
over. And I have Hershey chocolate chopped for you already.
So chocolate inside of naan bread, that's really interesting. I've never seen that before.
And we're gonna close the bread
Okay.
from just like that.
Sort of like a dumpling, the way you're
Yeah.
closing it right now.
Yes. And
Yeah, it looks so much like a steamed dumpling. And now reflattening.
yes, we're gonna put a little bit of flour in,
Mhm.
and you're gonna do this until like 8 to 9 inch long.
8 to 9, beautiful. So we're kind of working it a little bit, and it's not really breaking it apart, but you do need to be pretty firm with it because it's very stretchy.
Yeah. Well, once you probably flip the side, so easy to roll.
Yep. Okay, so use the cloth as sort of a barrier so you don't get yourself burned as you
Burn
slap
into
it onto the
slapping
side.
on. Okay. You wanna do it, or you wanna me to do it for you?
You know what? I probably should at least try.
Okay. What you're gonna do? Let me take
Please.
off the bread. You're gonna hold bread with your one thumb.
Okay?
You're gonna go in, and you're gonna release thumb and slap to the wall. You're gonna
There's a
just
lot
do-
of coordination there.
You just do it empty
All right,
one
let me
first.
try. So sort of like that.
Yeah. You have to do much faster than that.
Yes, I can feel it.
Because that slow naan will go in the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let's see if I burn the naan the first time out. All right, ready?
1, 2, 3. You did
Not bad. That was a little
better than many other people.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3. You did
Not bad. You can feel it on the hand though.
Yeah.
Very hot.
You can check from here. The
No
difference.
hair on the hands.
Yeah. And
And it's starting to puff up real nice. And the chocolate's starting to melt. Oh, the aromas are great. You're starting to get some of those, some of the Maillard reaction on the chicken. Starting to brown on the outsides. Not caramelization, there's no sugar, so we're starting to brown, getting developed flavors. And those bottom ones are really starting to turn some beautiful colors.
yes.
They look fantastic. I only know of a couple places that cook with charcoal inside, and I don't talk about them because I'm not sure they're really following the rules. Okay. Oh, I get to even try the grabber part. Okay. So put that right in the middle.
Yeah.
We fry on the top. Try and get underneath. Uh-oh.
In the middle. Yeah.
Sort of scrape the edges a little bit. And we're almost there. And there we go.
Yeah. Bring it here.
We got chocolate, naan right there. And look at that. Got some beautiful edges there. I don't mind a little char. Some of my favorite parts of bread to get that char on it. And that is chocolate stuffed naan. That's really cool. Really interesting.
Take this away if you want.
I'll leave a little bit on there. That's some of my favorite stuff.
And then I don't know, you're gonna share with him, or otherwise we can leave it 2 pieces.
I don't know. I think we'll give the video guy a little bit of stuff later on.
Then we cut in 4.
Beautiful. Look at that. We made her on chocolate stuffed naan.
And panda nama chahiye plus.
Oh, let's see. And the chicken's ready to come out. Look at that. Look at those beautiful edges right there.
Don't touch the rod.
Oh no, very hot. Yeah, you can see the dark on the bottom. You can see the metal's almost tempered on the bottom. That's fantastic. That looks great.
Good?
Absolutely. Oh, see, that's slick. Not sure what to do with all the hooks in my hands. Makes me feel pretty badass though.
This is when we start cooking the chicken.
Yes.
I put this on heat.
Okay.
And I need the bottom part of the sizzler and lemon. And later on,
Thank you. You know, the interesting thing about this, as you see sizzling vegetables, most people in America think fajitas. But, you know, I've seen Indian food served a number of times with, you know, sizzling vegetables on a plate. And something very similar to this, you know, the sizzling vegetables served alongside the meat with the naan. It's a real easy way to get into this with this beautifully flavored chicken on sizzling vegetables, and you can serve it alongside naan bread, just like a typical tortilla you'd see in any Mexican restaurant or any chain restaurant. And it's really easy to try out Indian food this way because it's very similar to something you've already had.
this is the part where give a joke, a smile on his face.
Yeah, drop a little bit of. Oh, look at that.
Pretty hot.
Oh, that is really crackling. Just listen to that. Put it right up there. Yeah, listen to that crackle. Yeah, you can smell the butter and those browned edges, the dark edges of the vegetables. Move it onto the side so I'm not right in the middle of the smoke. Oh, I can hear the sizzling coming right behind me.
Haji.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be really, really annoying. I'm gonna take my own picture because this looks fantastic.
If you want, you can share with me.
Oh no, you know what? I definitely want to be the annoying person. Take my own Instagram picture. It just looks beautiful. Those colors.
Chicken makhani.
Oh, look at that.
And once you're also sitting, please.
Look at that.
Some basmati rice.
Okay.
And
And our chocolate
chocolate
naan.
naan.
So I'll take one of these. Look at that. And our chocolate naan. That looks perfect. I mean, that smell of those charred vegetables in there is just fantastic.
And it really goes good with the Taj Mahal beer.
Yeah, I've never tried this one before. I love trying beer from around the world, and it seems
And
like it goes really well with Indian food too.
Indian food, yeah.
All right, let's try a little bit of this. Nice, cold, light, and refreshing. Good compliment to this kind of
Some
food.
rice.
Now let's go with a little bit of rice. Beautiful.
Grilled onion with the chicken.
Oh, thank you very much. So this is our chicken tikka, and you have your chicken makhani, which is very popular as well. That very soft sauce, very easy. A little bit of tomato in there, right?
Tomato based cream.
Yep.
A little bit cream in it. And, we prepare with the cashew and raisins.
Oh, beautiful.
But in a buffet, we don't do cashew raisin because of allergies.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it sort of reminds a lot of the ways in this biryani, all of the cashew and raisin flavors.
Yeah.
It smells delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another one of these pieces. Oh, and the caramelized onions, they smell great. Oh, and we get our chocolate naan.
Chocolate naan.
I'm gonna take the burn piece in the corner. That's my favorite stuff right there.
Good. The chocolate naan is good go with the dessert also.
Yeah.
Many people eat as a dessert too.
Hey, let's go first.
Melted and crunchy chocolate.
Still chewy, but you still get some of the air around the outside.
Yep.
A lot of chew. I'm not a huge Hershey's chocolate fan, but you know, in this it really works well. That's fantastic. Let's try our chicken tikka. Yeah, still nice and moist in the middle. It doesn't cook for very long. Really aromatic. And you can see the color penetrating that outside. That's your turmeric really giving that beautiful color on the outside.
Outside and inside also.
Yeah,
See
absolutely.
How deeply is it reached already?
That looks fantastic. And it tastes even better. And that fenugreek really pops. You know, everything else is sort of doing, but that fenugreek really comes through. It's such a distinct flavor that if you haven't had it before, you don't know what you're tasting.
That's why we do many videos. We did chicken tikka video before also. And we display the names, what we're adding in, and all those things.
Get some of these onions. I used to not like onions, but when you get them cooked like this, it's hard not to love them. A little bit of chicken makhani. Yeah, this is really approachable. It's got that smooth flavor, sweet tomato flavor. Very easy for people, but still stewed, very tender. That's delicious.
See, all those spices is almost into the middle.
Yeah,
You can feel the taste of all the spices from the meat of the middle too. Normally, is the marination is only outside.
I think the yogurt really helps with that, doesn't it?
Yogurt and all those spices combination.
There's so much going on at one time, but if you concentrate, you can taste each of those individual flavors because it's a concert. It's not just one thing, it's everything working together to make this great combination of flavors.
We have 160 dishes,
160, wow.
and every dish has own flavor.
When you're making your own spice mixes, when you're using spices you're toasting all your own spices, developing all that flavor, you have to highlight that. You can't miss that. And people think it has to be spicy. This isn't a spicy dish. It has a little bit of spice to it. Very comfortable, very comfortable. But what it does have is just brings so much to the table.
It has too many spices, not the spiciness.
Yeah,
So spice is good for life.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's sometimes that you want to bring the heat, and you can get that here if you want it. But there's so much. I mean, you're right. That spice variety in there, and you saw all the different spices we used to make it. The fenugreek, the garlic, the turmeric. All these things came together to make this beautiful dish.
Thank you.
Well, Raj, thanks so much. I mean, this was a great time, and I'm glad I got to have this made, and I got to do a little bit of naan in the tandoor. This was a great experience.
Thank you. And Job, this is for you.
Ready, Chris.
Okay, I had a really good time with Chris, and now I'm gonna be back to work, and he have to finish everything before he go home. Otherwise,
I
he'll not-
suppose.
Yeah, and a little bit for cameraman Job. And
Thanks, Job.
Yeah. And anybody wanna to try coming to a kitchen hacker series, we are always most welcome. Anyone who wanna to learn any dish from the menu, we have a lot to teach, and we are always welcome from deep of hearts anytime.
Opportunity, yeah.
So thanks again to Tandoor of India, our host Raj. This was a great time. We learned how to make chicken tikka. We got to make chocolate naan. And Chris from Food About Town, thanks so much for watching. This was a great time, and I hope to come back again soon.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.